I was watching Phineas and Ferb the other day, and I was just like looking at the way the characters interact with each other and what their roles are in the show, and I thought, I want to, I don't know, kind of analyze Candace's role because it's so interesting to me. Because when I was younger, I thought she was the most annoying character ever, but now I feel like there might be reasoning to what she does, and I want to share my thoughts with you. So my topic of discussion for this video is going to be Candace Flynn. If you're not familiar with Phineas and Ferb, it's an animated series in which two step-siblings, Phineas and Ferb, have a passion for inventing, and during their summer break, they invent, or at least improve upon something. Every day, and usually it's enormous, okay? Phineas has an older sister, and that's Ferb's stepsister, who is always seeing everything they do and trying to get them in trouble by showing their mom. The entire show revolves around their mom never seeing anything they do because of unintentional interference from a mad scientist with dreams of relieving his childhood trauma through his pastime of traumatizing the tri-state area. I say terrorizing lightly because he's not very good at it. And a platypus in a hat who happens to be his nemesis. And that sounds like, writing that down and reading it out loud, it sounds kind of funky. Like, it's such a weird synopsis for a show, but it's so good. It's so good, okay? I want to focus on Candace's role in the show because, yes, I used to find her insufferably annoying, but I watched a few episodes recently, and I realized that, number one, Candace, as an older sister, seeing her little brothers build and operate heavy machinery and dangerous equipment, is likely being protective and trying not to let them get hurt. Number two, she probably thinks that if she doesn't say anything and her parents see what the boys are up to, she will get in trouble because many people love to blame their lack of parenting on the older siblings. And number three, after being told she is crazy when she is literally right, she must want to prove more and more each time that she's not crazy to get it out there. And also because eventually she might start to believe it as well, that she's crazy, okay? I just want to clear up a few things about Candace before I go on, okay? Candace genuinely loves her brothers, okay? There are plenty of times where the boys are doing their thing and it's objectively good and not too dangerous, maybe. And she tries to show her mom not to bust them, but to give them credit for the cool thing that they've done. For example, Mount Rushmore, right? The entire point of Candace's character is to provide some conflict because you think your favorite characters are getting in trouble. She also provides a bit of comedic presence. I can't call it comedic relief because there's nothing in Phineas and Ferb that's cause for relief. There are plenty of times that she was talking to her best friend, Stacy, and hung up the phone to sulk over what Phineas and Ferb were doing. And there were even more times where she was talking to the boy she was borderline obsessed with and did the same thing, only for her mom not to see what was going on and to insinuate that she's seeing things. The obsession with getting her brothers caught ruins a lot of things she has going for her, which really sucks because while it seems like she's a bit too excited to see her brothers get in trouble, she also seems to have somewhat good intentions, even though she's not exactly on the side of the main characters. There should be a better conclusion to this quote-unquote argument, but I just really wanted to talk about Candace's place in the Phineas and Ferb universe and how if she minded her business more, she would probably save herself some annoyances and misery. But now that I think about it, if she didn't drive herself crazy trying to expose the hazards and her parents found out about it, like I said before, she may have gotten in trouble for not saying anything or being responsible. I guess she was stuck, Anyways, I don't know if this is a type of video that I would be doing on this channel more often or anything, or like at all after this, but I don't know, leave me some feedback if you hated this video, if I should have gone a little more in depth, or yeah, I don't really know how to go more in depth. My essays were never super long or anything, but I felt like being scholarly a little bit, and I also felt like writing a ton about a cartoon character that, you know, I've changed my opinion on, and some of it may be a little nonsensical, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, it's just what I felt like doing. Okay, so I undershot the amount of dialogue I had for this video, and I don't know, I was trying to edit it so it would match up perfectly, the video and the audio, but didn't work out, and the software I'm using is a bit weird, so when I condense the video, it also messes up the audio. I don't know, it's just really annoying, but I guess I can talk about the drawing a little bit now. I was trying something new with the line art, and I don't know that I like it, to be honest with you. I think it might have turned out better than the black line art, just because I don't know, I don't think I did the line art very well with this one. But once the shading got in there, it was looking pretty okay, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. Sorry, quite tired over here because of you know, driving. I was driving yesterday, or actually this morning, but yeah, and I just did the colour thing with the shading that people say is the incorrect way to do it, but I really don't care because it looks cool and I like it. And when have I ever looked for the right way to do anything that isn't like absolutely harming someone, you know? Just to clarify, because I feel like I've said that weird, and I say things weird all the time, so it's hard to understand exactly what I mean. Just to clarify, there's a lot more outside. It's my father, I think, actually. Is it? I don't know. Anyways, but just to clarify, for the third time that I've said that, unless it's gonna harm somebody, I'm not gonna look for the right way to do something. Like, unless it's dangerous to me or someone else, there's really no use for me personally. It just seems like such an ordeal sometimes to look for, you know, the more complicated way to do stuff. That's not my dad. I don't know why I thought it was. I have my glasses. I don't have my glasses on, so that might be it. Check out my other drawings and some of my animations if you would like, and you'll catch me later.